Hello, this is Shadowman's Place, and today I'm going to be talking about the worst fandoms to ever exist. From fucking, Fortnite to all the way down to, I don't know what the hell this is, Invader Zim. Alright, so first off, we have Fortnite. I mean, the fandom's mostly filled with, like, 9-year-old kids, although, like, it isn't as bad as it was, like, in, like, 2015 and stuff. Like, the fandom's mostly cooled off. Although, I would have to say that yeah, it has definitely gotten a lot better than it used to be. Although that isn't saying much. Like yeah, that'll probably just be annoying as shit. Marvel's kind of bonkers. I mean, like they're constantly at war with the DC fans for stupid reasons. Like, um, I don't fucking know. They do like stuff like this character's better than that character, etc., etc. Like my movies are better, even though honestly DC's had a better year than Marvel. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed for saying that, but next up is Reddit. This is gonna be our first biohazard tier, and it's probably going to stay as a very high tiered one. I mean, Reddit's like the basically breeding ground for like fucking weirdos, you know. Like there are some, I I think I can't really confirm since I've never used Reddit. Like I think there are like some really bad subreddits and like some really disturbing ones also. And like I mean, there's not many things that can contest that. BTS. BTS people have like I don't know, fucking signed a contract to like with like South Korea to like defend the singers at all costs, even if someone makes a minor joke and I'm like, the guy looks like he has a wig. Oh, you're gonna fucking die now for some dumb reason. I don't know what. I've never been to the Sherlock fandom. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's kind of bonkers. I mean, fans are a little bit crazy sometimes. Oh yeah, I guess I should also say if it's above something. So like if I put Reddit over BTS, that means Reddit's worse than BTS. If something's behind it, means like Marvel is worse than Fortnite, or like Fortnite's better than Marvel, etc., etc. You know. All right, Demon Slayer. Oh no. Demon Slayer, I mean, like, toxic. The fandom's kind of like toxic, you know? Like, I mean, like, it would be much better off if it, you know, like, they're a lot more chill. But I can get why they're, like, a little bit toxic. Like, I mean, the show is, like, very well drawn. Although they treat it like the messiah of anime. Like, oh my god, this is the most perfect thing ever. You know. I have to say, probably annoying as shit. Although, yeah, it's above Fortnite. Has been Hotel. Fuck, it's fucking bonkers, man. Yeah, I'd say it's bonkers. I mean, like, what do you expect? It's like one of the most down bad fandoms ever. Can't find anything worse than that. The Sigma community. I mean, they're basically all under rule of this guy that basically just got arrested for human trafficking and making stupid edits. I mean, like they're just very annoying. Although they're also kind of biohazardous. Like, if you ever encounter one, just try peacefully walking away. Is my best advice for you. All right, Overwatch. Overwatch. I mean, yeah, that's biohazardous. It's like Call of Duty except without the slurs. Yandere Simulator. Yandere Simulator is. I'm surprised this thing still has a fandom at this point. Like, what do you expect? It's like one of the most dead games ever. I think they just finished this after 6 years. I mean, it's irritating. It's not as bad as these ones, since there's barely any of them. One Piece. You're annoying as shit. I like calling this the Goku treatment, where they think that their character is overpowered and shit, Even though, like, when they actually find a character that can beat that thing, then they start acting like a baby about it. In this case, they treat their main character like the Messiah, as Demon Slayer does. Splatoon. I mean, Splatoon's kind of a bunch of weirdos, man. Like, yeah, Splatoon. Yeah, you know what? Splatoon's annoying as shit sometimes. It's not. It's yeah. Sometimes it's worse than Fortnite actually. Splatoon 2, like, it's been a couple of years since Splatoon 2 happened, so like, I feel like it's a lot less bad. Although it's just a bunch of weirdos. All right. Among Us. Don't hop into Among Us lobby expecting something kind, wholehearted, and generally nice if you say the word sus. Because if you do, you're going to get basically Call of Duty lobby on steroids. Dragon Ball. Again, with the same exact treatment as basically with the Dragon Ball syndrome, except they're the cause of it. So like they're like just very pissing annoying. Like, I mean, they're just like, oh, Kim Goku be canceled, which is obviously ironic. Although like they do it for anything, and sometimes they do even unironically, which makes it actually terrible. Undertale. Undertale is terrible. Like, it is just awful. Like, there's a good in the community. Although that can be said for every single one of these communities. Like even in the best fandom ever, or whatever, there'll at least be like one terrible person in it. Although like Undertale just has like a majority of like just terrible people, or just terrible things in it. I mean, like, it's toxic as hell. Alright, Pokemon. Pokemon, I mean, is it worse? Yeah, it's worse than Undertale. I mean, have you seen the community? It's fucking wild. Is that supposed to be? I don't recognize the logo. Animal Crossing. I mean, Animal Crossing, it depends on who you meet, and it depends on how attached they are to the game. If they've basically devoted their life and soul into the game, then they'll probably be like a gigantic piss baby. Although if they're just some moderate human being that's like, oh, I like Animal Crossing, and isn't too obsessive about the characters, yeah, I can deal with them. I mean, they're not too bad. It's just that sometimes they just get a little bit too over obsessive. Deltarune. It's fucking bonkers. It's like Undertale's little brother, basically. Except his little brother's a psychopath while his older brother's a fucking murderer that does things for shits and giggles. Alright, Harry Potter. They're just a bunch of weirdos. Like, if we're basing this off of the author, that would be a different story. But like, again, I have to say we're basing it off of the community, not the authors. So like, if I said something like, I don't know, the creator of, I don't fucking know, I don't know, I haven't gotten any good examples yet, but like, creator of something like Nintendo, if it was like, it would be extremely high up. Although we're only talking about the community, so like the community surrounding Nintendo, the community surrounding JoJo, etc., etc. Speaking of JoJo, it's irritating. I mean, like, they can annoy the shit out of you sometimes. Although that's all I could say about them. Their memes are. I used to be in this fandom, and now that I look back on it, the memes are kind of shit. Although other than that, I mean, you're not going to get. It's not going to be very harmful to your mental health. My Hero Academia, one of the worst fandoms in terms of like shipping and just general community. Say anything bad about fucking Todoroki or tell them about how Todoroki can't reproduce and they're gonna fucking plan it like a fucking terrorist attack on your house. Eddsworld. Actually, Eddsworld isn't that bad actually. I mean, I've never had any negative like things with like any Eddsworld fan. Actually, pretty chill. Oh fuck, Roblox. It's not as bad as My Hero. Yeah, it's not as bad as My Hero. Although still, my Roblox is kind of like a breeding ground for like weirdos and like just the worst kind of people. Although usually they migrate from to other places before they can actually prosper. But like, and Roblox doesn't even do anything about it. Again, I would talk more about Roblox if it was about the author, but this is about the community, and the community's fucking awful. Alright, Twitch. Twitch is awful. I don't have to explain why. It is one of the most broken systems ever. And it is generally pretty shit. I mean, like, have you seen what's allowed on there? Sorry. Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's, I mean, I wouldn't say it's worse than Among Us. I mean, people aren't slinging swords like it's a fucking yo-yo, but like still. The Dream SMP. Yeah, I'd have to place it right over here. Yeah, right over here. I mean, it's really just a Dream fandom. It's really just a Dream fandom and their crazy fan fictions and shit that really bring the Dream SMP server down. 4chan, fuck. I think we might have a king in this. Because 4chan's just awful. There's like, I can probably write you could probably make a horror story based on this whole entire website. Don't know what that is. Well, I do, but like I barely know it. Creepypastas, they're irritating. I mean, you know what? I'll move JoJo a little bit up here. But yeah, the creepypasta fandom's irritating. I mean, like, they kind of nonsensical. I mean, their two most popular candidates don't even really make sense. Like, the whole entire gist of creepypasta is creepy copypasta of something that already exists. So, like, Sonic.exe, yeah, it's creepypasta. Slenderman, he has no prior existence, so he's not really a creepypasta. Same with Jeff the Killer. Just the Sonic fandom itself. I would have to say is it worse than BTS? Yeah, it's worse than Undertale and BTS. I'll have to say that. Rick and Morty, yeah, I mean it's not as bad as the Signal community but it's worse than Overwatch. I mean, like, they treat, again, Rick and Morty as if it's like a god. Although I think they'll probably straighten themselves out after the situation with Justin Roiland or whatever. Naruto. Naruto mainly consists of like a bunch of 9-year-olds that are trying to get hip with anime and stuff, and they discover this, and they're like, oh wow, this must be what everyone likes. And then they try doing everything that happens in the show, and it's just fucking awful. You know what? I'm moving Demon Slayer up here. It's fucking bonkers. Same with Dragon Ball, honestly. They're both shit. Cookie Run Kingdom. I mean, Cookie Run Kingdom can get. I've been in the fandom for like not too long. I think maybe like a couple days, and just in those few days, they've don't insult any of their favorite characters. Like, don't insult anything, or else they'll go full on Roman defensive positions just to protect this fucking bakery thing. Although other than that, I'd say that they're fine. Friday Night Funkin'. Oh shit. Now, you would say, well, we're not counting the moderators, although technically we're not counting the authors. So like, we won't be counting J.K. Rowling we were counting Harry Potter, or we wouldn't be counting Ninja Muffin or anyone else fandom or anyone else that is like a main creator of the main game, like unmodded. But that being said, anyone in the modding community, including the modders, are included in the fandom, and because of that, it's placed up here. If it wasn't, it'd probably be placed in weirdos or something, maybe irritating. Doctor Who. I mean, Who's based on I haven't had no negative experiences with the Doctor Who fandom. I mean, I haven't seen them do anything terrible. Daragnophobia. I think that's its name. Daragnophobia? I don't fucking know. It's pretty shit. I mean, like, it's probably a contester for the worst fandoms. Place it right around here. Cause, like, some of the people in the fandom are kind of, just weird, wild, etc. Like, you know, people you probably don't want to, like, you know, associate with too much. Because then they'll start obsessing and obsessing, you know, etc., etc. Nintendo. I mean, we're talking about Nintendo, the fandom, not Nintendo. So, yeah, I'll place it right here. It's not too bad. I mean, like, yeah, of course, the community can get riled up about things sometimes, although nothing bad usually comes out of it. League of Legends. Uh-oh, it's the goofy thing. League of Legends is awful. It's basically Call of Duty, except worse. Since most people in Call of Duty at least have some sort of moral compass, while these people are brainless zombies that will do anything to get whatever the fuck they want. DC. They're neck to neck in terms of stuff like Marvel. My opinion on this guy has changed drastically recently. Although we're talking about the fandom, not the author. I know I have to place the fandom in irritating sometimes. They sometimes get a little bit over obsessive about Kanye, although they're kind of shaping up themselves to be a little bit better after, you know, Kanye going full 1945. I would have to say Gotcha Life's right here. Bendy, I mean, it's right over here. Don't know what that is. I'll just place everything I don't know right here, so that we don't have to deal with them later. Twitter, you're annoying. I mean, Twitter is just toxic, although at least it tries controlling shit, even though they do terrible as shit, even though they do it terribly. Smash community. They're fine. I mean, I don't think they've done anything wrong. Gravity Falls. The shipping in Gravity Falls is a little bit bad. Oh, that's all I could say. My Little Pony. I don't think I have to explain Lad. Team Fortress 2. I don't actually think I've experienced anything bad with the community. Like, it's generally a pretty calm community. Probably because it doesn't get updated that much. Invader Zim. You know, they're kind of weird sometimes, although that's the worst I could say about them. I mean, like, actually, I'll place Splatoon 2 right over here. But yeah, Invader Zim, nothing bad out of it. And I don't know who you are. Overall, this is my ranking on everything. Best ones being Team Fortress, Eddsworld, Doctor Who. Worst ones being 4chan, Gotcha Life, and League of Legends. Gotcha Life, I'm debating between these two. These two are like the worst fandoms ever. Anyways, yeah, I declare, you know, Gotcha Life as king. That's it. Anyways, that is my tier list. I hope I'll see you next time if I ever upload again, and if this video even ever gets uploaded. See ya.